Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the elders, shalom to the Akim, pushing the truth in the four corners and truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Akwaf out there listening, learning, being true those, sir. Shalom. So, all the things happening in the world, with the terrorists, Salakia, and ports being closed in LA, and there was another port somewhere, and I can't remember exactly where it was. The port's being closed down. Salakia. We can see through the spirit that the Most High, possibly bringing this famine on Babylon, right? Which the scriptures say is going to be famines, a literal famine, meaning a lack of food or scarcity of food, and a spiritual famine, the word being taken away, taken out of the earth, right? Because right now you got the prophets, you got the apostles, the prophets, the teachers out on the highways and byways, edifying, feeding the sheep, right? There's going to come a point in time where the Most High is going to take those brothers out, you feel me, off of the streets. Salakia. Take the brothers off of the streets, right? So that's going to go to Matthew 25, the foolish and the wise virgins, right? The ones who trimmed their lamp, got the oil, right? But I just wanted to get into the mark of the beast, because that's coming. That's going to come soon after, right? The mark of the beast. They definitely going to try to starve people out. They've done it before, right? They're going to try to starve people out, and then offer that chip to you, right? In order to eat and shop and buy. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. It says, He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads. And that mark is the Greek word charagma, which means a stamp or imprinted mark. It says a mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. A mark branded upon horses. It's like thing carved, sculpted, graven work. And then the definition, it says an etching, right? So they're going to place a chip in your right hand, the RFID microchip. It's going to have everything on it, your dental record, your social security number. It's going to have all that on that chip, and they're going to try to make it seem like, it's the solution. I forgot what exactly it's called, but it's something like the Hegelian dialectic principle, problem, reaction, solution. They're going to cause the problem, create a reaction, and give a solution. The solution will be the chip, right? It's the mark of the beast. Right? And the whole world is going to face this. The whole world is going to face this. It's not just going to be, men of the Lord. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3. In verse 10, it says, Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right? The hour of temptation. Right? That's what's coming. Being tempted with this chip. Right? And let's read Revelation 14. Because it's a consequence if you take that chip. There's the consequence in Revelation 14. Revelation 14 and 9. It says, And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Right, so that's the punishment for taking that chip, right? You basically branding yourself a servant of Satan, right? But yeah, it's like that's all I wanted to. That's all I wanted to do with that lesson, real quick. But beware of this mark. Beware of them trying to sneak this mark in. You know, Lord willing, if we do see the famine, if this does lead to the famine, right? A famine is coming, period. But if this is what leads to the famine, beware that mark of the beast, that chip, right? So with that, I want to say shalom.